Good morning. Happy Monday. Yeah, happy Monday. Today is my Wednesday. Yeah, today's my Wednesday. I'm tired, man. I'm not gonna lie. Let me straight up. I'm freaking tired, man. I only got like 4 hours sleep last night. Oh, cute little dog. He looks like a little baby lamb, a baby sheep. Anyways, I don't know what happened, but I felt like kind of wired last night, and I just could not fall asleep. I finally got to sleep like 1 a.m. just laying there, the usual overthinking, and I just was not tired, not feeling sleepy. So I drank my soursop tea, my sleepy time tea, and it finally kicked in. If it wasn't for that, I'd probably have been up till 2 or 3 and just got like 2 or 3 hours sleep, and then possibly called off work. But I finally got to sleep. I felt like I got enough sleep to get up and go to work. Because at my job, you have to be kind of on your toes. You can't be so tired. You can be because we have to drive a vehicle, and you can't be super tired driving at work, because it could be dangerous because there's a lot of people. So anyways, I'm tired though, regardless of 4 hours sleep, but I'm good enough. I don't know what happened, but I just was flopping around, man. Couldn't fall asleep. I know it's the second time I said it, but this is how I am when I'm tired. I'm just not really with it yet. So by the time I get to work, I should be all right though. But happy Monday to everybody. It's going to be another hot day here today in Orange County. The sun's already out, super bright. I feel like I've been up all night tweaking. That's the kind of feeling it gives me when it's bright and early and I'm tired. Man, when I used to do Boost, oh my God, when you burn out off that stuff, it's a whole different level of tired. I mean, you get tired, man. Days of not sleep, a couple days usually wouldn't sleep. There'd be days where I wouldn't sleep for 2 days, and then you're just exerting yourself the whole time. And when it's sleep time, I mean, you crash for a whole day, it seems like. Unless you just take a nap and you keep the party going, That's how it rolled. But man, those days are so long behind me. There's no way I could handle doing that stuff anymore, because it just killed me, man. It was killing me. I'm glad I'm off it. Really glad. I don't want to make this a total complaint video, but I feel like I want to, because the same old crap, day in, day out. It just, I don't know, man. I know it's just normal life, but man, it's frustrating sometimes, man. It is. I don't know. It's like, it's different for a lot of people, but this stage of my life right now, it's still frustrating. Just because I feel like I'm kind of stuck, same old song and dance. Nothing's changed. I'm just doing the same things day in and day out, like a hamster on a wheel, scratched record. But I'm surviving. I guess that's the name of the game these days. Just survive. Just survive. Celsius truck, nice. I'm wondering if that Olipop soda pop has like caffeine or something, because really, man, I felt like I was like wired a little bit, like caffeine type wired last night, because man, I laid down about 10 o'clock and I flopped around for 4 hours. Man, unreal. So I knew it's going to be a long day today, plus it's going to be hot on top of that, so this is probably like a nothing burger video, but I'm just making it anyways just because, you know, I don't know. You know, I don't know. It is what it is. That's all I can do lately. It's just kind of complain, you know. I mean, there's nothing really exciting to report. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a boring person, you know? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, you're kind of aggressive there, buddy. What are you trying to do? Man, you gotta be so vigilant these days with other people. There's always, you know, something going on with somebody. I was thinking this morning, I really do think a lot of the problem with people these days is everybody's like a keyboard cowboy. I'm guilty of it myself, you know. I'm guilty of being a keyboard cowboy. And there's keyboard cowboys and girls out there, and you know, they get used to being like that. Like I said, anybody can say anything when they're on the internet and get away with it, you know. So when they're in real life, you know, a lot of these people know they can't do that, and they don't know how to act because their normal is probably talking shit online, you know. And if they can't talk shit because they're not online, they're in person, they just don't talk, you know. They get dummied up because they don't know, they know they can't say what they want like they usually do online, or they just don't talk because they know if they act like they do online, they're going to get confronted about it, you know. And you know, that's part of it. They're so used to being keyboard cowboys out there, and in real life it just doesn't work that way. You can't be like that in real life because there's consequences in real life. You know, I'm not saying I'm going to beat the hell out of anybody for saying shit, but at least you can say something to their face right back at them, you know what I mean? If they're going to talk shit in person, you can get right back in their face and talk shit, and that's not pleasant sometimes, you know? So I think it's a lot of that, you know. People are guilty because of their behavior online, and then when they're in person, their guilt affects their personality, the way they are around people. You know, I was thinking about that this morning because, you know, a keyboard cowboy this morning said some stupid shit, and I'm just thinking, man, I know for a fact that this dude or whoever this person is, you don't even know even who you're talking to. I would say 9 times out of 10, this person sitting here talking shit online, they're not going to do that in person to my face. 9 times out of 10, they won't, because they know they would see at that point, you know, me in person. I'm not going to let them get away with it. I'm going to make a scene. Okay, I'm going to throw it right back at them in their face in person, you know. And that got me thinking about, you know, that's part of the problem with people these days. Why they don't click with people, because they're guilty of their online behavior antics. The keyboard cowboy way, the keyboard cowgirl way. You know, in real life, the saying is talk shit, get hit. I'm not saying that that's the right way to go, but it's kind of in them lines. You know, talk shit, get spit. You know, you're going to get spit back. When someone's throwing it right back at you, the spit's flying. You know what I'm saying? Some cases, they'll hit you. They'll strike. They'll you know, defend with violence. I'm not like that. I used to be sort of like that, but not these days. I'm a lot more chill these days. But, you know, the point I'm trying to make is, you know, a lot of people say what they want online, but they won't do it in person. You know, because, you know, there's consequences for what you say in real life, whether it be verbal or violence. So anyways, it's kind of a nothing burger video today. I'm going to go ahead and hang it up on that because I really don't have much else to say today. I'm tired. I would have loved to take the day off, but you know, the bondage situation I've created for myself, it's not possible unless I get a doctor's note. You know, and even if I did get a doctor's note, I have to feel guilty because the job. You know, it's frustrating, man. Don't know how long I can do this, but just have to take it day by day. You know, do the best I can. And then when something changes, it changes, man. You know, it is what it is. So thanks for stopping by and listening to my little bitch fest here. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. We'll catch you later.